Saturday, the 4th of December 2021, and I'm off on my last trip for the year. Up to Pattingham in Staffordshire, and then Baildon in Yorkshire, and then I don't know where I'm going to go after that. Anyway, we'll have a bit of a good time, or I will. This is the village of Pattingham, lovely little village. We moved here intending to stay for 1 year while we found somewhere we really would like to live. We ended up moving 3 times within the village and stayed for over 30 years. There's a lovely church, St Chad's Church, and across the road the Picket Arms. And the Picket Arms is well known around the Dudley and Tipton and West Black Country area. We're taking a little walk down the High Street now, and the house you can see there with all the scaffolding around it was our second house in Pattingham. We moved there and then built a big extension on the back for my mother, and across the road from there is the locals pub, the Crown, and you can see it's and up there that house at the back is the one that we built in the back garden, and you can see it's rush hour in Pattingham, and that's what rush hour in Pattingham looks like. Lovely. And now it's party time. The reason I came here, it's John Roberts' party. He's the one sitting in the middle there, just having a sip of his beer. And he's got some very good friends here. They're called the Mad Jocks and an Englishman. And they're going to put on a bit of a show for us. They've been together for over 50 years, and they've performed all over the world, in the Far East, Middle East, and all over Britain, Europe. Great band.
Some of you have not quite got the gig yet.
And birthday boy John is another Welshman. He comes from Blexham in the north of Wales, whereas I come from the south. And a good time was had by all. A thoroughly enjoyable evening. So thank you, John, for the invitation. It was well worth the trip. I really enjoyed myself. The next day it was back on the road again, up past Manchester, on the M62, over the Pennines, and then from Lancashire into Yorkshire and on towards my sister's house in Baildon. And there's some true sailors braving the cold weather and having a race by the look of it. Great fun. Okay, I've arrived at my sister's house, which is actually my niece's house because my sister sold it to them, and I'm very close to Keighley and Haworth, and David Atkins of Trains on Tuesday suggested it was one of the places that I could go and visit. Now, I think that David suggested that because he was hoping that I'd video the railway, which is where the film The Railway Children were made. But I'm not going to go over there. At least I don't think I am, because my sister's going to arrange for what we do tomorrow. But in order for David not to be disappointed, we have a train down here.
Are you happy with that, David?
The following day, there's Gwendolyn on Susan's driveway, and now she's going to take us off in her little camper van to do a bit of shopping and look around. Here we go. Susan's captain today. Oh, here we go. Up into Baildon, near the top of the moors. Speedy Gonzales driving. And I haven't speeded this video up, you know. It's the way she normally drives.
I'm only doing 20.
She's a good driver actually, but don't tell her I said so. Here we are, right on the top of the moors. On a cloudy, rainy day. And what are we looking down on there?
Eldwick.
Where?
Eldwick.
Eldwick, okay. I'd gone the other way if I was that bloke. Downhill. Quite a drive. I love all the York stone around here, really lovely.
One of those houses down there was in Escape to the Country.
Yeah?
Down into Bingley now.
Into Bingley?
Bingley, yeah.
Right.
We'll be passing the Damart factory soon.
The Damart factory, that's where old ladies go for their knickers.
Not only old ladies. They've got a lot more modern recently.
Yeah, thermal knickers. Real Yorkshire. Well, we've arrived at this place, which is an old mill, cold spring mill, and it looks as if it's closed, because we were hoping to find something for Susan's birthday on Boxing Day, of all days. But there's the outdoor shop.
In the shop, are there?
That looks closed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
Let me just check it's not opening at 11 or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, there's a shop over there. Well, the mill shop was closed, so Susan's put Worth Valley station in her phone, and we're off there to see if we can see a. We won't see a train because it's all closed today. Monday the 6th of January or December. Get it right, boy. It's raining quite hard, but we've come into Howth Station on the Keighley and Haworth Railway, and we're in the waiting room.
Michael,
Yeah?
will you put one of these on?
Oh, I've got my mask on now because I got told off. Yeah, I got told off by my sister Susan But I can tell you that Monday is not a good day to come sightseeing around Yorkshire. There's a shop in there which would look quite interesting, closed. There's the door to the platform, locked. There's the ticket office, closed. So, not a lot to do. So we're on our way down to Oakworth station, which is where the station that was used in the Railway Children films. Down the bottom here, and there's a level crossing apparently. Here's where he said to come, and it's nice and tight here. See this old building, which is probably something to do with a mill, like everywhere else around here. And now we're going to climb up because the level crossing around the corner. There we come. Nice tight bend there. And there's the level crossing. Oh, look at that. There's the station there, look. In there. Well, this is Oakworth station, the one that was used in the Railway Children. But again, because it's Monday, 6th of December, not January, everything's closed. Yeah, it's all closed up. It's all closed. I'm afraid that's the best we can do for Oakworth. And I need to go and get out of the rain. And there's the Keighley station at the end of the railway line. All looking very Victorian, with a modern building behind it. And a big green bus. Okay. Now this is Saltaire village that was built by the chap that owns Saltaire. What?
Titus Salt.
What was his name?
Titus Salt.
Oh right, okay. And he built the whole of this area here for his workers. And it's fascinating. It's all done on a grid style. And we're just about to go down and see the mill where all the people worked. Get you saying that? Okay.
The guides say the streets nearest the mills is Albert and Victoria because they used to come and stay. Then his wife, then his children, and then his mistresses.
They were furthest away, were they? Well separated. I'm going to turn down towards the mill now, Salt's Mill. And this is all part of the village that he built. More like a town than a village, isn't it? Mm. Didn't have a wall, so it couldn't have been a town.
That was the hall.
Yeah. And there's the old mill along there. Enormous building. And all round here.
That's his church.
This is the church that he built.
Mm.
What denomination, do you know?
Not a United United Reformed.
Ah. Well, the church is quite magnificent and very unusual shape. And from the church we'll cross the road to the side of the mill. And running alongside the church is the canal. It was built in 1859 and it's a United Reformed church. Beautiful building. And then it was back to Gwendolyn, Susan's house, a lovely evening with the family, a beautiful dinner of poached salmon before I had a good night's sleep, and I set off at 6 o'clock in the morning for the Norfolk Broads. Come back and see what happened there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.